caramelization, and the Maillard reaction are the stuff which gives these onions this amazing brown color and the complex flavors which comes with it. Hey guys, this is Bharat and welcome to Bharatzkitchen with how to make brown onions or the biryani onions. Now these are actually very simple to make, but the purpose of making this video is more towards why you need to deep fry onions. Okay, so let's begin with it. So first we're gonna need some onions and then we just need to peel them and remove the nub or the roots, which will make sure that each and every slices are separated. Okay, after this we need to thinly slice the onions. Just make sure that the onion slices are properly separated and then you're ready to fry them. But wait, have you ever wondered that why you need to deep fry onions for few recipes like biryani? I mean, there must be some logical or beneficial reason behind it, right? Because to make gravies, people even shallow fry onions, and that's kind of a good method. You see, onions have a lot of natural sugar in the form of sucrose, and when these caramelize, the larger molecules break down into glucose and fructose. And this is the stuff which provides difference in flavors. Further, recrystallization also plays a huge role as well. Okay, let's do a simple experiment to understand few properties of sugar, which is a form of sucrose. Okay, so in the first case, I'm gonna caramelize the sugar basically until it reaches 117 degrees and then just let it cool down. And in the second case, we're gonna caramelize the sugar to even higher level of temperature, which is 121 degrees centigrade. But this time, I'm gonna add few lemon slices. And this mild acid will make a huge difference. Alright, time to check the results. So in the first case, the sugar has recrystallized and become a solid. And in the second case, well, it's just like honey. You see how a mild acid like lemon affects sugar so much. Well, how is this related to brown onions? Generally, at the time when sugar in the onion starts to caramelize, we quickly add a mild acid like yogurt or tomato, like I did in my chole recipe. And that's what affects the flavors. And at the same time, recrystallized onion has a more prominent and a more concentrated flavor, and this makes a huge difference. Now that we know why we need to deep fry onions, let's deep fry onions. So we're gonna keep the oil on a medium low flame, and when the oil is hot enough, like about 170 to 180 degrees, just add your sliced onion and make sure you move a little bit further, otherwise this will happen. Now since the onions contain a lot of moisture, the temperature of the oil will suddenly drop, but still I want you to fry the onions on a medium low flame and let the temperature rise slowly so that you have more control over the onions. And just like the sugar, at 121 degrees centigrade, the onions will start to caramelize. So keep stirring in the meanwhile. And finally, at 131 degrees centigrade, your onions are cooked. And for those of you who don't have an infrared gun, just keep an eye on the onions until they develop a light brown color, and then they're done. So make sure you quickly remove the onions from the oil on a lot of tissue paper. And remember, the onions have a lot of carryover cooking. You can see that on the right side of the screen, there are some cooked onions which were just cooked 10 minutes before. And now they've become much darker, like a deep dark brown color. And one last tip, by any chance if your onions become black or black in color or they burnt, then you just have to throw them and start all over again. But if you've cooked the onions the right way, you'll get this. So there you go guys, how to make deep fried brown onions, and you'll find a chicken biryani recipe and a chicken korma recipe on my YouTube channel and on my website. And as always, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. For updates and queries, you can always like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Google+, and Instagram as well. Until then, I'll see you all next time.